you obviously you have the requisite amount of plays you can clean up in a game like that, but you have like two sides of a hard-fought physical game, but also sloppy, 19 points off turnovers for them. Where do you land on your initial reaction for, like, is this like one of those losses that you played well, or is it something?
I mean, you just treat it like any other game. I mean, there's 15 to 20 possessions that you have to get better at. If that ball would have went in, we would have had to watch the same plays and say we have to get better at those. So, no different than any other game. We go back, watch the tape, and get better. And like you said, there's always those 10, 15 possessions in it. And it's two really good teams going against each other. And I thought the physicality was met. When you play that type of physicality, there's going to be possessions that you have like that. So we just get better.
Joe, you guys only had a couple more turnovers than you averaged, but they scored a lot off of them. Was there something in particular about the turnovers or your ability to get back that made that so costly?
I don't know how many of the 14 were live ball. I mean, they do a great job because of their speed and obviously athleticism to be able to score off live ball turnovers. That's one of the best things they do is they make you, they punish you on those. So I'd have to go back and see which ones were live ball ones and how many they scored off those ones.
Do you think the turnovers were the main reason your guys' efficiency wasn't great tonight? Do you think it just disrupted your rhythm, or was there defensive stuff that they did, you thought?
I mean, I'll check the efficiency, from a shot quality perspective there. But I thought, again, I mean, the margins are very, very thin when you're playing two great teams or playing with that type of physicality and that type of environment. Honestly, I thought the game came down to like 6 just 50-50 balls that we didn't come up with in the first half. We were down 8 in the first half, and there was just a couple almost steals that we had that just didn't go our way, and Duncan Robinson gets a 3 on them and they get them, and that could be the difference in it. So, I mean, I thought there was, again, there's always 15 to 20 tactical things that we'll look at, but, I think it just came down to that.
How much stress did the Bigs foul trouble put you guys in?
In the first half a little bit, but second half none. I mean, we were in good shape. I thought Luba did a great job playing. First half tested us a little bit. X came in, gave us a couple of possessions that were good for us, but in the second half we handled the foul trouble better, and it was not a concern.
Can you take us through the final possession for JB? Is that what you drew up?
Yeah. I was going to, JB catches at the top of the queue. I'm going to give the commentating one, like the radio one? Oh, okay. He got a live catch. It was a great move. Jalen's a shot that he makes, and just didn't go down. So it was great execution. I'll take that shot 100 times out of 100.
Sam had it going, then gets his fourth with 9 minutes left, and then he sat. And what's kind of the calculus there? The guy that maybe doesn't.
When did he sit?
I think about 9 minutes left in the third.
Yeah.
And then he sat the rest of the third.
Yeah.
What's kind of the calculus there? A guy maybe doesn't pick up the fouls a lot and has it going, but also you don't want him to sit.
He played for the most part somewhat of his normal sub pattern. He came out at 9 in the third quarter, the 9 minute mark.
Unless it's after he got his fourth foul, he came out pretty soon.
I don't know. I don't think it was at 9. I can't recall. I think he played close to his usual sub pattern. I have to look at that. I don't remember, but there wasn't really anything in there. I mean, he's a guy that I would trust playing with that anyway, but I don't think it was there. I'll look.
What were the ways you felt like you did answer their physicality? In the second quarter, they kind of were loud with it.
We did answer?
Yeah, what are the ways you felt like?
Free throw line. I mean, we took 30 free throws. I think that's the last time, the first 3 games we played against them, they averaged 30 free throws. I thought our ability to be physical, get into the paint, play with contact, shoot 30 free throws against them. I think that's where we handled it. And I think we had some situational rebounding that, we were able to get out and run especially in the third quarter, to win the third quarter, they could go down 2 in there. I thought those 2 areas we kind of did that. Yeah.
Baylor nearly played that entire third quarter. What have you seen from him in terms of his growth, making the right read at both ends and just putting himself in the right positions?
Yeah, to me, his growth is more about his defensive versatility. I mean, he has the confidence to play on the offensive end, and he's there. But there was a couple possessions he was on Stewart, a couple possessions where he was on Cunningham. Sometimes he'll guard the best player, sometimes he'll guard the big. So I think just his continued growth in our defensive physicality and system is kind of where he's made the most growing, and where you build a level of trust. He can go out there, play cross-matched, and make plays, and does a good job of rebounding as well.
Joe, sorry if this is a dumb question, but you said the 6 to 12 loose balls in the first half is kind of where...
It was like 5 or 6.
5 or 6.
Like that, yeah.
Is that, there was just unlucky plays, or are those plays you can go back and say...
Expected turnovers, yeah. There was a couple of them that we had right there, and they just didn't. Yeah, it's just... I would say the only one that we should have gotten, I think, was the Duncan Robinson one where he kind of heaved it up there and Cade Cunningham got it and went there. That might have been the one that's like one that we have to have. Others, I thought, there were near turnovers almost or great plays. We go to make it and we just don't come up with it and they get it. I think that was the only one where I'm like, we got to get that one, especially to end the half. That's kind of a play that can make or break a play at halftime. But I said the effort, physicality was there. If that shot went in, our edit would be watching the exact same clips that we have to get better at. And that's just how we have to approach it.
Joe, you said the
Last
game
one.
came down to those 50-50 balls. Can you coach anything about it? I mean, it's inherently like 50-50, but like...
No, I mean, it's just the nature of the game, the nature of the game. We coach on the things that we could do, and I thought we did a great job of the stuff there. And, just said, no. We'll show a couple of them, but it's really just out of, our ability to force turnovers. Like, they only had 6 tonight. We come up with 2 or 3 of those, that's 10. Maybe we get a thing. It's just little stuff like that,
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.